So you are in a bit of a limbo right now, Gemini. Unless you are a very late Gemini, born in the second half of June, you have interacted with Jupiter already. Jupiter, the planet of luck, abundance, wisdom, and new opportunities, has been transiting your sign since the summer of 2024. And it is now at the very end of Gemini. So again, unless you are the very late Gemini, Jupiter is influencing you still a little bit. It's still giving you a bit more luck than usual, but it wouldn't be able to surprise you anymore. The next big thing that is coming for you astrologically is that in July, Uranus, the planet of revolutions, of really surprising plot twists, and of individuation and genius and downloads from the cosmos into your mind, and radical change will enter your sign in July, but it hasn't happened yet. So you may be, I don't know, impatient or fidgety, but nothing really new that is important to you is going on in the skies at the moment. You still have to deal with the things that are already familiar to you. And if there is one good advice, astrological advice that I can give to you this month, it is try to make use of what you have already. Try to finish up the things that you are working on already. Do that before you can start investing into something new in the second half of summer. But yes, let's go through the astrological events of the month as they appear. So this month starts with Neptune and Venus in Aries. Mercury is also there. So Aries is the most important sign now. And in your horoscope, it rules the area of the possible future or the possibilities of the future, your idea of what is possible for you in the future. And it also rules your social environment, your community, the people you know, most likely personally, but not your close friends. It's more like the social circle that you deal with, people who you look at them and you kind of know what is appropriate, what is expected, what is in, what is out, what people are thinking, what opportunities are there. And these two things, the idea of the future or a desirable future even, and your social circle are interconnected in a way that if you have a goal, if you have a dream that is your North Star, then you will be very selective about who you include in your social circle. And you would try to be acquainted with people who are also sharing your goal and who will help you move towards it. But it can also work in the opposite direction. So the people who surround you may infect you with their goals and ideas of the possible future and aspirations. And this may be a good thing. The way I phrased it, it sounded kind of like negative, like you are allowing social pressure to pressure you into something that is not your own. But it can actually be a good thing. It can give you ideas that you wouldn't have come up with have you not been friends or acquaintances with those people, that they're actually good for you, that would allow you to become who you are supposed to become. So it works both ways. And it is exactly this area of ideas of the possible future and the social circle that you will have to restructure and reform in the next, let's say, 3 years. So the time that Saturn will spend in Aries. The process has actually already started, although Saturn is not in Aries yet. And it started because Neptune is in Aries. So for the past couple of months, some planets were entering Aries, retrograding back. Then Neptune entered it at the end of March. Now Venus and Mercury are in Aries again for the second time. And these planets should be inspiring you or giving you the idea of what you can imagine in your future. Actually, no, let me phrase it this way. They can work in two different ways. One is the positive, let's call it the positive. It's giving you already an image, an idea, something that inspires you. You may think, I actually want this for my future. This is the future that I want to aspire to. This is the future that I want to someday be a part of. And if this is your case, then either you already have this idea or you will get it very soon. The other possibility is that Neptune may dissolve the ideas you had about the possible future or the dreams that you were dreaming, the dreams that were motivating you to be functional in your life. So it's not hard to guess which one of those options leaves you feeling better. But ultimately, they're not as different as they may seem. Yes, one leaves you feeling better than the other, but either one can help you move in a direction that is healthier for you spiritually, but also practically. If you are already inspired, keep dreaming. You will get a lot of help from Neptune, from Venus, from Mercury. Do not limit yourself. Dream big. If, however, you find yourself empty, if you find that the dreams you used to have, the goals you used to also have, do not mean anything to you now, either it is impossible to achieve them or you lost the emotional connection with them, they lost meaning to you, stay open. Neptune, the planet of dreams, will spend more than 10 years in this area. And at some point, a new dream will find you. But if it's not there yet, one useful thing that you can do right now is to acknowledge that old dreams stopped working for you. So then a friendly aspect between Venus in Aries, in this your area of possible future, and Mars in Leo will be active in the middle of May, and it may help you develop some ideas that would be inspiring, that would fire you up. Ideas that it would be extremely interesting to talk about to almost anyone. There will be another friendly, harmonious aspect that can help you also develop dreams and ideas. It's one between Jupiter in Gemini and the asteroid Chiron in your own sign. This aspect will also be mostly active in the middle of May, although you may already start feeling its effects. And it is also about allowing yourself to dream more, allowing yourself to imagine something that for some reason, and maybe this reason was self-limiting, you couldn't imagine before, you didn't allow yourself to imagine before. So basically, if during this month of May something seems interesting, something inspires your curiosity, well, indulge yourself, look for information, develop the ideas, look for people who know something about your topic of interest and contact them, talk to them, take a trip. Then at the end of May, on the 25th, Saturn will enter Aries. And with it come new limitations and difficulties. And this may sound bad when I say it like that, limitations, difficulties, who wants that? But it may in fact feel as a sort of a relief. Why? Because the dreams that Neptune may give you are so spacious and so grandiose. No human can make them come true. And that's okay. Saturn limitations may be helpful in helping you choose which aspect of this grandiose Neptunian dream you personally would want to invest in. Not necessarily in May, but at some point you will have to make a choice. you wouldn't be able to do anything, but you will have to do at least something, and Saturn may help you figure out what. Weirdly, in the middle of May, when those helpful aspects are at the most powerful, Mercury, your cosmic secretary, will disappear into Taurus. Now, for you, the planets that go through Taurus are not easily accessible, so you wouldn't be able to be very expressive or witty, or think quick on your feet. But what it can do, Mercury from Taurus, is strengthen your intuition. Then there will be a full moon in Scorpio on the 12th of May. This one may be stressful. The stress may have to do with work environment, colleagues, responsibilities, but also maybe scheduling and possibly health. If you are stressed around the days, around the 12th of May, you may take comfort from knowing that astrologically this is a short-term situation. You go through this stressful few days and then it dissipates. And finally, the event that is very important for everyone each year is the new moon in their own sign. For you, of course, Gemini. The new moon in Gemini will happen on the 27th of May, one day after Mercury will leave Taurus and enter Gemini. So you will have this ability to think on your feet and to find the exactly right words to express yourself. And so during this new moon and a couple of days after that, are perfect to make a wish, make a plan, set some goals for the year ahead. If you are born before the 27th, then on your birthday, do not do that. It's best to thank yourself, thank the people involved for the year that you have shared with them, for the things that you have achieved, for the sacrifice that you made. So before 27th, if you have a birthday, spend it in the spirit of appreciation. But then after the 27th, make a wish, make plans. Jupiter, the planet of luck and abundance and opportunities, is still on your side during this new moon thing. So this one is an incredibly lucky and beneficial new moon, and make sure to use it. If on the 27th you're not in the mood, maybe give yourself some time and then put your ideas into writing. Don't lose this opportunity to use this extremely beneficial astrological energy to give yourself a nice push into this new year of your life.